Beyond numbers, why age gap relationships work when love takes the lead. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chengi. I am your dating and relationship expert here at the SWAN Relationship Academy. Right here where we teach you ladies how to create healthy and beautiful love lives by being high status, high worth, and high value women. If that sounds like you and you really want to create beautiful love with a beautiful man, you're on the right channel. Do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And I will get right into it. Age gap relationships, younger man, older woman, specifically in this instance, is a topic that everybody really wants to talk about. It is very interesting because it is the new modern relationship. You know, in days gone by, it was always the older man and the younger woman. And it was very natural for us to look at that, to see that, and to think, gosh, that's interesting. However, these days, we have to deal really mainly with the reality that because of the economy, the way things have changed, and the way men are, the young souls, the old souls and men that loved and desired a woman, an older woman, now have access to older women. Older women are not just older anymore. They look young, they're hot, they take care of themselves, they hit the gym. And so the pool has spread. These young men also love the idea of an older woman who is a bit more comfortable in her skin, who is a little bit more sexually competent and comfortable, and who has more of the traditional training and upbringing that feels right for their souls. There's so many things that younger men can say they love about older women. And we cannot ignore the fact that there are younger men who love older women because they've got mother wounds, or because they are broke and want somebody to be the purse, or that they have weird reasons. But I would say that this is true pretty much for any man anywhere. This is why we teach you ladies how to vet like a professional. Indeed, I do not want to minimize the reality of this kind of age gap difference. It does come with a lot of nuances. It does come with a lot of problems. And I've done a few videos on this channel that can explore those problems. We've got to deal with the society around us. We've got to deal with his parents, whether he's got children or not, and whether he wants them, and whether you are at a place in your life where you can have them, want to have them. So many things that come when we date outside of the normal protocols of human mating rituals, and certainly outside of the protocols of what our culture and our traditions have been able to uphold for us. Because in so doing, we're actually creating a whole new path, and creating a new path in life can be really very difficult. I can tell you from experience, because since the age of 40, I have only ever dated men who are very young. Sometimes very young, sometimes too young, sometimes moderately young. This has not been by choice. I don't go chasing younger men, but unfortunately, the other ones, fortunately or unfortunately, as the case may be, because I quite enjoy it, they tend to be the ones that are confident and competent and capable, and tend to be quite forceful and determined to get my time and attention. And, you know, anybody who knows me off the channel knows that I'm really young at heart, super playful. And so in a social environment, I am usually the younger one in the relationship in terms of emotionally, playfully. And the younger men that I've dated have always been a lot more mature, kind of like old men, and sort of wondering, I thought I was the older one, even when it comes to music and stuff like that. So I have definitely met a lot of old souls in men, but I've also had encounters with younger men who just wanted to try out an older woman. Either way, it hasn't been a complete disaster. All of them get vetted like I would a man my age. And so who knows who I'll end up with? Maybe somebody who's like 20 years older. Who knows? Life is exciting, especially when you're open-hearted and open-minded. But with that being said, I just want you to know that this is not something that because I have been gotten before, I've been trolled before by women who felt that I was discouraging or disparaging or being disrespectful. By by simply pointing out some of the dangers and some of the stuff that we need to look out for when we are dating younger men. I share that with you just to let you know that I am empathetic. I do understand it's a road that I have walked and continue to walk in many ways. And we can talk about this till the cows come home. I'm happy to do 1,000,001 videos for you regarding this issue and how to navigate it best and some of the things to really look out for. And if you need help, talking about your age gap relationship, whether it's, your partner being older than you or you being younger than the man that you were dating and you need help navigating the nuances of that, well, of course, we're here for you. Don't you dare not pick up that phone and go to our website, blackswanrelationshipacademy.com, and book a discovery call with one of our coaches, because we would love to help you manage and navigate this age gap relationship. One of the things that I want to say in this video, and probably the only thing that I am going to say on this video, is as follows. Relationships with men in general work so much better when the man is more invested emotionally and physically into the relationship, when his body wants you more, when his heart wants you more, when he feels he has actually got the catch of his life, then you are going to find that that relationship is going to work really super well for you in general. When you are dating a younger man, this is a non-negotiable. Yes, sometimes it works when the man and you really love each other exactly the same. I think that's actually the best. Or when, you're a little bit more interested in him than he is of you, but he's not trying to run away. That can work with the right skills, the right tools. You can get the support that you need. However, in an age gap relationship where the man is younger, he has to adore you. And some of the problems that show up in the relationship can be that because men generally are attracted to youth and beauty, when it is flipped the other way around and he is the youthful one and often beautiful too, he can think that he is the prize. He can think that, well, I am offering you my youth and my good looks and my energy, and so you should be grateful. And doesn't quite work that way. And I guess this part is for younger men who do love older women, because I know that this title will drive all the young men to this channel and probably fill up my DMs. However, I am going to speak to the gentleman here. Please understand that an older woman dating a younger man, it does not have an asset. This is not something that other women are going to celebrate her for. This is not something that's going to make the world think, oh my gosh, she's so lucky. She's going to have to overcome a lot of judgment. She's going to have to overcome she's going to have a lot of uncomfortable conversations. She's going to have to explain herself to too many people. She's going to have to worry about your intentions. She's constantly almost in survival mode. And so you, in that instance, your age and your beauty is actually more of an emotional liability for her than if she dated a man that was older. This is really important because you need to understand how to regulate. This is why a younger man just needs to adore and love his older woman, because the older woman is going to require a lot more validation, a lot more soothing, and she needs to know and be totally secure in her heart that when that younger girl passes by, or you're not in her life, you utterly and completely adore her like Tina Turner's husband. We don't mind dating younger men if they can really show devotion, and this is the number one key for this relationship to work. The younger man must show devotion more so than the older woman. Of course, she is going to love him. Of course, she is going to open her heart to him. But it is really important that the older woman understands and knows deep inside that you will fight for her, that you will choose her if you had to make a choice. I hope that you are enjoying this video, and I just want to say two things. Thank you for watching and supporting this channel. Your presence here makes a difference, and we would not be here without you. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. And for those of you who have subscribed, do leave a comment and share. This helps the algorithm share the good news of the Black Swan Relationship Academy and helps us further the dream of helping 1 billion women create healthy love lives. Furthermore, you are also supporting the deserted women and children that we put through school and support every single month, alongside the families that work very hard to bring this content to you. I'm going to make you a promise. If you would subscribe, like, share, and comment, I will make sure that you get the very best teaching, training, and content on this channel that you can get anywhere in the world. Deal? Great. See you on the video. it's really important for us as women to really look out for that quality in the younger man. It's really important that when you are dating a younger man, that you zero in on his affection and passion and desire to be with you, and that you can see that in how he administers himself. That when you are in public, is he comfortable holding your hand? Is he happy to show the world that he loves you? When you're dealing with family, is he prepared to make it clear that you shall not be disrespected and that you are his choice, and that by not accepting you, that there are consequences for his family? Is he prepared to go to war for you? Because if he is not, if he just wants to keep you a secret, if he wants to keep you behind closed doors, if he doesn't want anybody knowing, then chances are you are getting ready to have your heart broken. Now, you might be the most beautiful woman in the world. You may not even look your age, but let's not tell ourselves that just because we don't look our age and that we are good looking, that he is not conscious and aware of the age gap, especially when it comes to the introducing to family. This is a really big deal, especially if you're dealing with a man who is African. In my experience of dating men who are Black African and white English, I have found that the white English gentlemen really don't care, and their families are a lot more open to the idea. They're not judgy. It's all good. I'm not saying that they don't judge maybe behind closed doors, but by and large, it's a warmer welcome. They're just happy that their son has found somebody that they love, and it usually is fine. However, in the Black community, there's a lot of explaining, there's a lot of judgment that will come with it. So you have to look at the different cultures and realize that if he is a younger Black man, he has a lot more to explain, in which case there are a lot of tensions that are going to happen, and he just has to feel and know that you are the one for him. Don't rush the relationship. Take your time, get to know him. Don't get overly sexual in your relationship, because again, the younger woman, older man dynamic is a very sexually charged relationship, which is probably why it flares up quite a lot, because at the end of the day, the woman is really coming into her personal sexual peak, where she is, coming into the place in her body where her body's craving more children, so it's making her even more, she's aroused more. She's kind of really at this peak where her sex drive is equivalent to a 17-year-old boy, and the younger man has all of that energy, and he wants to learn from her. He wants to explore and experiment, and there's so much that he wants there sexually, and he has the strength to keep up with her in many ways. And so these relationships can be really sexually charged, and it can be problematic if they are just based on the sexuality, because what you will find is that if emotions get involved in that relationship, it's going to be harder to navigate when the realities of life step in and age becomes a thing. If you would like more videos on this channel about age gap relationships, one way or the other, but certainly more about younger women and older men, I will be more than happy to do that for you. Just leave a comment asking me, share with your friends so that I know that this video was actually really helpful and useful to you, and that you perhaps may be open-hearted to the idea and the concept of dating a younger man. You can take it from me, it's been a bit of fun, but it also comes with its challenges. So let me know if you want me to do more of these videos, but in the meantime, do take care of you. Love you lots. Bye-bye now.
Simple steps to join Black Swan community. Download the Black Swan app from either Google Play Store or Apple Store. Launch the app and tap on register. Put in your valid information, then tap and continue. Put in the verification code sent to your email to authenticate your account. Then log into your account. Be sure to accept all permissions displayed at installation stage to enjoy all the cool features in the app. You can now enjoy a community of high-value women with support from coaches and trainers. Book calls with coaches, chat, post, and interact with the community. Enjoy!